How's it going, guys? Welcome to Season 7 of NHL 18 Seattle Magicians Franchise Mode Series. As you can see there, the Tampa Bay Lightning actually won the Stanley Cup last year. I was hoping we would have won it 3 years in a row. Unfortunately, they spoiled that. I think we actually got bounced in the second round, I think. So, definitely could have been a better year. I mean, we had a really good team. Got unlucky in the playoffs. But hopefully next year will be our year again. 3 Cups in 4 years would be pretty solid. So, in December, the draft here, we actually have a ton of picks. Mostly late picks, but hopefully we can get some steals and just have some nice young I actually forgot how many picks we had in this year's draft, and as you can see, we have a ton. We have Dallas first there, which we got for like nothing. A third, like 4 fourths, 3 fifths, 2 sixths. So hopefully you can get some solid players here that can actually like make an impact maybe year 9, year 10. So we'll just sim to our pick. Not going to try and trade up. Don't think we have the assets, nor do I really want to give up the things that would cost. So first overall here, 81 overall player, medium elite. We have a 79 center there, 80 defenseman, medium elite. 79, 79. So yeah, top 5 there all look really good. Noah right there is an elite, 60 overall. That's who I was hoping we would have grabbed. Usually there's like a medium elite that goes mid-round. So Buffalo got in there with the 14th pick. Are we going to be able to do anything here in the 17th? Maybe. This guy here, medium elite, first round projected by our scouts, Harper. Okay, so probably going to take him. We'll take a look here. Second round projection elite, and then third round projection elite. So I mean, we got to go, I think, with the first round guy. Like, we could go Giordano here, but chances are the Harper is better. He's projected first round, so let's hope. And medium top 6, not terrible. And I just got this offer from Detroit, offering us a 4th and a 5th to move up in the 4th round, so might as well. I feel like, you know, why not? Also, Anaheim there got a medium elite defenseman in the 2nd round. Philly here wants Granlund, top 9 forward potential, and a 5th for a 4th. I might actually do that, though. Oh, and I think I accidentally declined. Never mind. I was going to say, if it's like a low top 9, I would have definitely done that, as low top 9 is pretty easy to find. So let's see here. No elites I can see in the 3rd. We do know that one defenseman went in the 2nd that had elites. Let's see. Anybody else? Some steals. Our center there, Colorado. I think, did they get... Oh, no, that was Buffalo that got the other elite player in the late 1st, or mid-1st, I should say. Anaheim there. Pittsburgh, Coyle. The guy I was looking at was like Giordano. I don't see his name. So maybe we didn't miss out on that guy. But hopefully here we can get a nice pick. Even if it's not elite, just something to add to the team. We'll see. Actually, there was that elite potential 3rd round guy. Okay, he's no longer here. Exact top 6. That's honestly pretty solid. He's projected 7th round, so I think we can wait on him. Starter goalie. I mean, we are in the late 3rd. This guy here, medium top 6, 4th round. The goalie as well. I mean, we have Corpy Salas, so probably better off to go with the forward. Hope he's maybe like a low elite. And he's a medium bottom 6. That was a shit pick. Next pick here, pick number 6 in the 4th. So I think we have like 5 picks in the 4th round now. So hopefully we can make it worth it. Actually, no, we still have the same number of 4th round picks. We have an extra 5th. I'm going to go with the goalie, though. Hopefully this goalie is better than it looks. Medium fringe, not that great. Pick number 10 here in the 4th. We really haven't had a great pick yet. I mean, our first round pick was solid, but definitely could have been better. Let's see. I mean, all these guys, exact top 9, so that's probably all low top 9. Which, again, like, we have so many of them. I'd rather just kind of risk it here on a projected and hope we, like, hit on one of them. And if not, we never sign the player, so who cares? So, let's see. Medium bottom 6, 2 high bottom 6. Let's go Dawes. And medium bottom 6. This is a rough year for the draft. Pick number 22 now in the 4th. We gotta make something happen here. It's been a really rough draft, like I was saying. So let me go projected again. Medium top 9, high top 6. We have a late 4th here. I'm gonna reach on this guy, Russian. Low top 9. That's okay. Not really that great actually. Pick 27 now. Still pretty mediocre draft, but you never know. Medium top 9, 4th/5th, Spalling. Please be better than a top 9. Medium bottom 6 is actually worse. And I just got to start from the Ducks, offering me a 6th and a 7th for a 5th, and I feel like it seems like the quality of players in this draft is pretty low, so might as well get 2 instead of 1. Probably will just end up trading them or just never signing them. But it does also give us like a second chance at a good player. So there's an exact backup there. Exact top 9. I mean, he could be like high top 9. It's a safe pick, sorry. The backup's also not bad. We'll go Agostino here. Medium top 9. Pick number 9. Wow, this Leech dude, low elite. Come on, the Predators just so lucky. 1 pick before us. we need to find one like that. Freezing here, unknown goalie. You know what? Let's take a shot here. Medium backup. I mean, 5th round, not terrible. I think we have like 5, or actually we trade once. We have 3, I think, 5th round picks. Let's see. Really, nothing too great. Appleby. Let's go Appleby or Appleby. Medium bottom 6, jeez. Next pick here is pick number 6 in the 6th round. I'm going to see if that exact top 9 guy is still available. He was supposed to go in the 7th. He is still there. Exact top 6, actually. I want to take him, just make sure no one takes him late in the 6th. Low top 6. So yeah, for the 6th round, we at least get a good value there. Probably going to take a fringe starter goalie here if he's still available. I seen him when we were looking. Yeah, Keen there. I feel like that's solid again for the 6th round. Even though, yeah, medium fringe, like that's solid value. A lot better than, say, medium bottom 6 or like a 7th D. Pick number 27 now in the 6th. So, like I was saying, overall, pretty average draft. Zykov here. If he's medium top 9, it's a lot better than low. Yeah, he's a low top 9. What are you going to do? Pick number 6 here in the 7th round. I believe this is our last pick of the draft. Hopefully we can make it count. A couple medium top 9s. I don't know. There's probably exact top, or there's high top 9s there. Who do we want, though? Grabishkov, Murley. So 4 projected 7th rounds. The undrafted guy might not get drafted, so we could just sign him if he's any good. Let's see. High for these 2. Center. We'll go with the Canadian here, Geordie. And low top 9. So draft's not over, guys. I just noticed, too, St. Louis Blues acquired Claude Giroux. As you can see there, we got a ton of picks. Unfortunately, a lot more like quantity here than quality, but maybe it'll work out if we can just package a bunch of the guys in the trade. Overall, I don't think I'm too upset with it. And we're not at the resign phase here, guys. We have a ton of money to work with. We have $31.5 million in cap space. Some big name players need to resign, like Barzal, Yossi, Velino, Nylander, but I think we're actually going to lose some players just because they're kind of bad now. So we'll start off with the centers here. Obviously, Velino, our second line center, we're going to keep him. $7 million though. Wow, and he gets more. 8 years, he wants 10. That seems expensive. I think 3 years. I mean, we could get 1 year 6.3. I kind of mind that. Like 1 year at 6, we save $1 million this year, and we probably don't have to spend more than like 7 next year anyway. So we could just save $1 million this year. Starters in 80 doesn't want to resign with us. I'll find somebody better. I mean, this Norton guy we traded for, Velarde, one of them could definitely step up, be that 4th line center. What does Velarde want? Let's do 1 year here, just because I'm not sold on him quite yet. 1 year at $1 million. Bracco, 26.77. He's basically an AHL guy. Yeah, I'm going to have to just qualify him. Got in here, 26.73. Not worth keeping. Not even worth like the contract spot. Same goes with Bardrow here. I'm guessing we got him back in a trade. I don't remember having like an AHL guy. The other centers there are not worth giving a contract to yet. Nylander obviously going to sign. We've been giving him like 1 year deals forever. 7.6. And okay, he actually wants 7.2 still at 1 year. So he's tired of the 1 year deals. Dang, let's see. It's still cheaper, but barely. Would he go? This is expensive, I feel. I'm going to qualify him, because that means like a $5 million offer. See what happens. Granlund here, 23.73. I don't know about him. Turgeon, 20.56, low top 6. Gonna have to give him a contract. It's pretty good potential if he turns out. Let's see. I think Granlund, should we qualify? Nah, we'll keep him. We don't have really much left wing depth here. Right wings. Barzal obviously needs a new contract. So yeah, he's 88 overall, 3 higher than Nylander. Only wants like 1 million more. 7 years. I mean, he's been with the team forever. He actually gets cheaper at 6, 5. What the hell? He actually wants 7, but he's okay. Let's just 7, 8, 9, 10. We only need him for 4 more years, so we could get him 100K cheaper. And we'll see if he does 8 mil for 4 years. I think that's pretty fair still. Strome, been with us for a while. Doesn't want an extension though. Same with Tuck, we just picked up. But I really need to keep one of them, I think, to be second line right wing. So Strome wants 6.3 as an 84. Tuck wants 6.3 as an 84. Maybe we have to lose both of them, sign somebody better in free agency. Zuccarello here got terrible, 35.77. Glad he only had 1 year left. McGuire 24.73 low elite, obviously. Gonna want to keep him. I think he could tear it up in the AHL, grow a lot. Palmu 25.73. He's not even worth it at this point. Obviously gonna keep this low elite guy. I want like the cheapest contract too. The rest of those right wings are not worth it. Defense, so Yossi I'd like to keep, but he's probably gonna want too much money. 6.3 actually is very fair. Okay, let's see. 4 years, I'd be more than willing to give him this. Obviously, he doesn't want to re-sign, so we'll have to overpay him, but like 6 point, or he's got exact top 4D. He might start regressing. It might be better to sign a younger defenseman. It might be better to let Yossi go at this point. Zabrowski, 26, 76. I think I can find better AHLD in free agency. Same with Hijak there. We're going to risk it, I guess. Let's see. Make sure we lock up these low elite guys. Do not want to lose them for nothing after signing them. Hopefully, they're all like high 50s, so they're not going to get much playing time in the AHL. This Svensson dude, low top 4. Look at all the low elites in front of him. It's like he's never going to grow. I think I just have to let him go. Or, you know what? Why would I let him go? We'll just trade him, I guess. I'll remember that name, Svensson, because he's not going to grow. He's never going to play. Goalies here. So my 2 HL goalies, I think I'm going to cycle both of them. I'm going to try and find something better in free agency. And then the other guys are not worth signing. So we'll see who says yes, how much money we have left. Maybe we make a play on Strome or Tuck or Yossi. Other than that, though, team's pretty much locked up. So Velarde accepted our offer, which is good. He'll probably end up being 4th line center as long as he maybe grows 1. Turgeon accepted. Velino accepted. That's good. I wasn't sure about that one. Barzal rejected. Okay, I thought I gave enough money. We'll have to give him a bit more. McGuire there, Osborne, all these like elite potential guys. Good to see them sticking around. So I think we'll go make a couple more offers here. We'll get Barzal back. Nylander, we qualified. Maybe we'll actually give him an offer just so we don't lose him. And let's see. We still have, 26 million. We definitely have some money to work with. Alright guys, so I'm making Barzal another offer. I think he was saying how he wanted 7 years opposed to 4 that we offered him. So I might have to pay him slightly more, but like 8.67. I'm sure we can get him for, maybe we can get him, I don't know. We'll give him 8.2 for 7 years. So he's getting an extra 200K for 3 more years. Should say yes to that. Like I was saying with Yossi, 33 and having exact top 4D potential opposed to elite potential really scares me. Especially if we're giving him like 6.7. Nylander's currently qualified. 7.6. We have the money. I don't know, though, like 85. We have, I don't know, it just seems a lot of money. I think I might wait on that. In regards to Strome and Tuck, Tuck's actually 2 years younger. He wants 6.3 for 2 years. Strome wants 6.3 for 2. Okay, so same thing. Tuck's 2 years younger, though, so let's see. Maybe we can get him 2 years. What about 3? He actually gets more expensive. So I'm going to offer him the 2 years. We'll offer him the 6.3. We need a second line right winger. If he says no, he says no. He tests free agency, but we're going to have a ton of money actually to spend in free agency the first time in a while, so kind of excited. So as I expected, Tuck rejected our offer, and I'm just going to see what's available in free agency now. Barzal also rejected, though, so I guess we'll have to give him slightly more, like 8.5. I'm sure we'll do it, though. And as you guys can see here, Barzal did accept the offer. I boosted it from like 8.2 to 8.375 or something, still for 7 years, so we should be good. Going to let Yossi, Strome, and Tuck all go to free agency. They all want more than I'm willing to pay them, plus none of them are interested in an extension anyway. Nylander has a qualifying offer on him, but like I said, I don't know, it's still interesting. So I'm very curious to see what's in free agency. We have a ton of money there, 19 million. Yossi's the top. Jonathan Drouin, that would be good, 8.4 though. Brody's available for 5.8. 2 overall below Yossi, same age, same potential. And Nylander, obviously there we have the offer on. Strome, Tuck, so actually like 3 of our players are the top free agents. That's kind of shitty. I was really hoping there would be some top-end free agents available. So we have the 19 million. We'll probably lock up Nylander then. Let's see. Janikowski, Aberg, DeBrusk there, 26, 80 overall, medium top 6. He wants 3.1. If we can get him for a bit cheaper than that and he grows, could be worth it. Hansel. So yeah, free agency, the one time we have some money and there's nobody available. Goalies here, just kind of curious. Carey Price, 35 years old, still 88 overall, elite potential, or elite goalie. That's pretty crazy. Malcolm Subban's there as well. See if there's any high potential goalies. Wow. There's Bure here. We're obviously going to give him an offer. Maxed out, 950, 3 years. Hopefully he'll say yes. A medium elite goalie for nothing. Shields, Obergauer, I don't know how to say their name, but starters. Even if you can get a starter potential goalie for free, 100% worth it. And I'm now looking at high potential two-way skaters. This Eberle guy here, 1956 low elite. We already have so many low elite defensemen, but like, why not get another one? I think we're actually gonna have to package a ton of them in a trade because we honestly have too many. Couple medium top 6 forwards here. I'd love to add them as well. I think we have like 10 contract spots, so this is probably about 7 offers so far. Low top 6 there. Haig, 2471. So I mean, we're gonna have to give him money because he's at RFA. But if they don't want to match that for some reason, that's awesome for us. Let's see here, 24 and 68. That's really not great. Even Haig, probably really isn't actually that great, but whatever. Low top 6, we should probably give him an offer too. 950k, not bad. And I'm looking at the players in free agency, guys, and I just had an idea. So Jonathan Duran here wants 8.4. Nylander wants 7.9. So Duran wants 500k more. He's 1 overall higher, so he's probably worth the extra 500k. We could sign him and then get picks back for Nylander. 7.9 million. I think we get like at least a first, second, third. We might even get 2 firsts. So I'm going to try this. I feel like that would really work out well. We get an improved winger plus picks back. It makes sense. I'm going to have to probably give him more, though, in case, you know, other people make him the offer. So 8.7 there for 3 years. So basically getting him what he wants for 4 years. Hopefully he'll say yes to this. We get picks back on Nylander. Could work out really well. And right now I gotta try to get trade with Florida for Jared Spurgeon. Pretty solid defenseman, 33 years old, 84 overall. Basically to be like Yossi's replacement. He's actually right-handed, which we need. I think all of our defensemen but Liljegren are left. And he's making 6.2, so I'm gonna try and get them to retain 50%. And I'm give them 3 really solid defensive prospects here. Berglund, Svensson, Duda. Basically they're actually like all of our kind of worst prospects, like Berglund, Svensson, or Berglund's low elite. I think he's the lowest rated though, and then Svensson, Duda, both low top 4. They're never gonna get by like those low elites. So figure if I can package them, get Spurgeon, could be worth it, especially at the 50%. Like that is huge. We'll see what Florida says here. And they reject the trade. They don't want to retain the salary. Let's try a bit less. So I just turned the salary retention down to 25%. Maybe that'll make them say yes. I feel like they're getting a pretty good deal here, especially too like Spurgeon's on the block. Here we go. Trade rejected still. Okay, so I mean, I guess I could take back all the salary, except if I'm doing that, I think I'm going to take away one of the defensemen, because that'll actually make it more of a fair trade, and they say yes to that. So took back the full salary, gave up one less prospect. Not too bad, I guess. Also, because I'm back in free agency now, I'm going to make an offer on DeBrusk here. We actually need a third-line left winger, so I figured like 80 overall, he's got potential left for this year. If he could grow to an 82, we have him locked up at 3 years for, say, we give him $3 million. No one else is interested in him. That's like pretty good. I think that's just more than Milano, who's same overall, but we've had him forever. So we'll see what happens with him as well as Duran. And then if we do get Duran, obviously going to have to move Nylander or hope somebody makes him an offer and we get some picks. As you guys can see here, Eberle accepted our offer. He was a defenseman with low elite potential. Same with Shields, one of these starter goalies. Crombie had top 6. Same with Dreiger. Obergauer, also another starter goalie potential. Vabrev, top 6. Bure, he was the elite goalie. So we have 2 elite goalies, which is insane. We got 1 last year, 1 this year, plus those 2 starters. So we can definitely like make those 2 starters, like put them in a trade for somebody, try and get an upgrade. Right here, actually, Boston's offering us Torrey Krug with Norton and Velarde. So that's a pretty decent offer. One of them would be our 4th line center, though. I seen that they had Krug on the block. Spurgeon, though, had like less value, so it's easier to get. But that's not that much of an ask for Krug. He's making less than Spurgeon, too. Man, I should have done this trade. The thing is, we're waiting on Duran. If we do this, we can't afford Duran. So I'm going to have to decline now, and we'll keep that in our minds. So we'll see here. DeBrusk accepts. That's good. Haig rejected. Stayed with Florida, I'm guessing. Didn't offer him the dollars. I gave him, like, the max you could for 2A. Still waiting to hear from Duran, though. And he rejects. He goes with Vegas. Okay, so I think we could do that Krug trade. Let's see. Spooner and Stahl for Norton. That's a lot of money there. I wonder how good those 2 guys are. Spooner here, 82. And Stahl, yeah, it's way too much money for that. Alright, guys, so I'm now going to try and make a trade with Boston for Torrey Krug. I'm actually offering them Liljegren. We really don't need him once we get Krug, so it makes sense just to include him in the deal, especially for the salary. Duda here, again, we have so many defensive prospects. He's one of the worst ones. Velarde, I think the other signer is probably going to take his spot. He's the same overall, but 2 years younger. Kind of sucks. Velarde never really turned out. This Jowdry guy is a prospect. Then Granlund here, he's like an AHL guy that they want. So we'll see if it's enough. I do have them retaining 50%. Just hoping if they say no, obviously I can take it off. But here we go. Trade rejected. So they said they didn't want Gowdry or whatever his name was. Let's try without him. And instead I'm going to add this Godek prospect. Low top 6, which is pretty solid. So it's another boost here. We'll see if they say yes to this. Retaining 50% still. Trade rejected. Okay, so they haven't actually mentioned anything about, like, salary. We'll take Granlund off. Maybe they just don't want him. Trade rejected. Amount of salary. Okay, so we'll try 25% here. Hopefully, this can get the trade to go through. Come on. Trade rejected still. I mean, with Liljegren, I guess we're actually still saving or only adding like $3 million to put Krug on, so not the end of the world. Liljegren, Duda, Velarde, Gaudette. We could take Gaudette off maybe, though. Like, that's pretty fair right there. because they originally wanted Velarde and the other center whose name I'm forgetting, replacing him with Liljegren Duda. Like, that's a pretty fair offer. Let's see what they say. Trade accepted. Okay, there we go. So we still have a ton of prospects and picks. I really want to try and make a big trade this summer to give us a shot at the Cup. And I just got this offer on Alex Nylander, guys, from the Nashville Predators. They're going to give him 8.8 for 3 years. And in exchange, we'll get a first, a second, and a third. I thought we'd get more than that for somebody doing that. So kind of puts us in a tough spot. I kind of took a risk there, hoping we'd sign Duran and then get these picks. Unfortunately, Duran said no. So, I mean, let's see here. He's 25, low elite, 85 overall. It's tough. That's really, really tough. With the first, the second, and the third, that's really not that great. I think we could definitely get more for him if we traded him, but I don't think we'll be able to trade him now because he has this offer on him. So, I think we, or wait, do we not even have the salary? We don't have the salary. So, I'm just going to take compensation here, I guess, and we're going to have to try and make a couple huge trades as we're pretty good down the middle and our defense is stacked and our goalie, but we have, like, no second or third line wingers. So I just got this trade offer, guys, from Nashville, offering me Krug for a second and a third. I actually edited the trade block. I put a couple, like, star potential goalies on there with a first round pick, and I said all I wanted was second line forwards, as we still need a second line left winger and right winger. Then our team will be complete. Krug here, 82 overall, is technically a second line winger. I don't know about him, though. I feel like I would more like an 83-plus kind of player. Not having to give up much, though, in a second and a third, so I think I'm going to, like, keep this in mind, but decline for now. Also, guys, Brock just accepted our qualifying offer, so that just makes the AHL team a bit better. And this is pretty funny. New York just offered me Strome for Shields and a second-round pick, so after signing him in the summer, they're willing to trade him back to me, 6.7, so that's a bit more than, like, what he said he wanted, 6.3, but obviously didn't want to sign with us. He's been with us for a while. Shields we got for free. Plus a second here. I mean, we could have signed him potentially, but I don't know. This is kind of funny. Strome's been good for us. We did get those picks for Nylander. I feel like I might honestly do this. And people give me like crap for trading players after I sign them, even though that's exactly what New York's doing here. But Obergauer has more value, I guess. Okay, so Shields in a second for Strome. What about just to play hardball? I mean, we had him. We let him go. Now we're trading back for him. We did get Shields for nothing. Let's go Shields and a third. Let's see here. Would they do that? Let's try the third. I think that's still pretty fair. Trade accepted. So there we go. Got Strome. So we still need a left winger. I think we have a bit of money left as well. And now, guys, we're going to sign a couple AHL goalies. We still have none after we let them go. So this Wells guy here, 25, 75. Medium backup potential. That seems decent enough to be the starter. Plus, I really want someone that has at least a couple years they can potentially draw. This Maselli guy, 24, 73. I mean, he also has a couple years. Could be a decent backup, I guess. Just giving him like the minimum for 1 year. Might as well. And looking through free agency, guys, to see what's left at the end of the summer. Zuccarello is still available. He's actually gone up too since we let him go. So I feel like I might sign him just to even be like AHL forward / he'll be a healthy scratch if someone gets injured. But $850K for 1 year on a two-way deal, like that could be really good. He actually wants less than all these guys that are 77, which is kind of funny. Dauphin here, 28, 77. If he's open to a two-way deal, I'd definitely do that. Just like our AHL team is so bad. Jelinas, not going to do that. Actually, I just realized, I thought he was still like 26. He's not. Let's see. Also, Vertanen's here. He wants 1 year at 1.5. I'm going to offer him $950K on a two-way. Probably going to say no, but you never know. Let's see. Nemelin here. Give him a two-way deal. Give him the max, though, $950 for 2 years. We'll see what he says. Like, I don't know why these guys are holding out. They're not going to get much better than that. And as you guys can see here, Dauphin accepted. Hoping some of those other guys accept. Our AHL team, like, really needs some help. Don't really want all 50s playing. Plus, we do need some guys if people get injured. Zuccarello accepted. Vertanen rejected. Doesn't want the two-way. Wells rejected. Roster's full. Oh, crap. Nemelin rejected roster. Or not interested in a two-way deal. Okay. Maselli, though, accepted. So we have to get Wells, which means we have to trade a goalie. Alright, guys, so since we need to trade a goalie, I'm going to try and trade Obergauer here to Vancouver for this Thomas guy. 23 years old, 81 overall center. Medium top 6, though. He could turn out really well. He's 6th overall in 2018. So they want Obergauer. The value's a bit on our side. Obviously, he's $1.1 million. We needed a player that was, like, pretty cheap. We only have about $1.1 million in salary space. So we'll see what they say to this offer. Trade accepted. That's actually huge. I think with that, we'll probably move Braden Shen to the second line left wing, have him play center, and team should be good. And we now have space for this Wells guy, so we now have our starter AHL goalie. And the last thing I'm doing in the summer, guys, is signing a couple AHL defensemen. There's Van de Sample guy here, as well as Cernak. We basically just have all those 50s with like the low elite, so we need somebody decent in the AHL, especially if we have injuries. We need to call them up, but that should be good now. Pretty optimistic about this season. I think the team, like, we definitely reworked the team a lot, but I think it's still a very solid squad. And here, guys, look at the lines going into this season. Like I was saying, I'm really liking this roster. So we got Saad, Granlund, and Barzal on the first line. Granlund actually went up one over the summer. Second line there, we have Strome, Volino, and Shen. Third line's DeBrusque, Thomas, and Milano. So I'm hoping for big things from this Thomas guy. Fourth line there, we have Brown, Norton, and Kagula. Norton also, we got the night at Montreal trade, hoping both these guys can grow a lot. Defense is absolutely stacked. It's got to be the best top 6, like, D-core in the league. Dallin, Shabbat, Hendry, who's actually an 85 now. He was like 77 2 years ago, went to an 82, now an 85. So he's like a just, I don't know, great kind of just random player who grew for us. Third round pick, 2019. Lindholm there, paired up with him, and then Krug and Spurgeon on the bottom pair. Probably paying that bottom pair too much. I didn't realize Hendry was going to grow so much, but I mean, still a very solid bottom pair. If we need to, we can definitely trade one or both of them next year. I think Spurgeon has 1 year left after this. Krug has also 1 year left. So if we need to trade either of them after this year, it should be pretty easy, especially since they're both still pretty solid. And then goalies, of course, Corby Salas started there with Kumper backing him up. So, I mean, the team should be good. AHL, you guys can see the 2 goalies there. And then the AHL roster is actually not too bad. So you can see we got Comtois, Baracco, Zuccarello. We have some 70s at the top. McGuire there, low elite. You can actually see like a bunch of these guys have elite potential. Bouchard, Osborne, Housen there, Simon. So hopefully they can grow. Same with the D. Obviously, we signed a couple guys. Then we got Bentley here, low elite. Yasu is medium elite, so hoping he grows a ton. Hiking in there, low elite. So, like I was saying, very excited to see how this team plays, especially to all those elite potential prospects we have in the AHL. If they can grow, like, that'd be huge. If, say, 2 years from now, they're still an entry-level deal and they're actually making an NHL team, like, we'll be absolutely stacked. We're going to check our ratings here and start the sim. And as you guys can see here, our team ratings are 94 offense, 97 defense, and 94 goaltending. So, yeah, this team is stacked. All right, guys, we're at the end of October here. Really good start, 8-3 on the year. AHL team there, 6-4-1. So gonna keep simming and hope for more good things. So we're now at the end of December here. We have a record of 22-12-2. AHL team there, 18-11-7. So we're doing really well here, which is actually kind of surprising. Had a ton of injuries, like Corby Salah was down for a couple weeks. Barzal just got injured. Shen was injured for a bit. DeBrusque. We actually just lost Spurgeon and Shabbat. So I don't even know who's playing on the third D pair. I think like an AHL D-man, maybe even like a forward we called up, like Zuccarello, but second place in the division still, 46 points, pretty solid. Winnipeg's just crushing it though, 52. Volino there leading in points with 24. So hopefully we can get healthy here, keep winning, and make sure we make that playoff push. It's almost the trade deadline now, guys, and Anaheim just offered me this Case guy with a 4th for a 2nd. He's making 4.5, so I'm thinking he should be at least decent. I hope at least he's at least decent. 81. I feel like we can get better. And now Boston's offering me Forsback Carlson with a 4th and a 5th for a 2nd and a 4th. It's a couple days before the deadline. We'll see how good he is, making 2.8. 81. I mean, we could throw him on the wing. Definitely be an improvement over like Brown. Plus, it would give us some depth. They want a 2nd for him with a 4th. We're getting a 4th and a 5th back though. I wonder if they would do this, but instead of Nashville's 2nd, we give them our 2nd. Just because it'll be higher up, obviously, or it should be. They can honestly keep the 5th. Try that. Trade accepted. So that just gives us a lot more forward depth. And we are now at the deadline. So 38-20-5. AHL team 30-24-9. We are crushing it. We just got another forward there to add to the lineup. I'm still planning on trying to make another trade too. We have a 1st round pick, some prospects. Still though, Winnipeg's beating us there in the standings. 86 points. We're 5 behind them. Leading scorer there, Forsback Carlson, who we just got as our leading scorer. What the heck? So he must have been playing on Boston's top line, I'm guessing. That's kind of crazy. So hopefully he can keep that up for us, though. 49 points, 57 games. Volino there's got 42. Barzal's got 42. Strome 41 on the second line is pretty solid. Saad could be doing better for an 88. Same with Granlund there. He's actually gone down 1. Krug, though, doing good for the defenseman. Same with Dallin. Is Dallin? Yeah, he was an 89 before. Shen there's okay, 25. Like I was saying, a bunch of guys have been missed, like, 5 to 10 games, which kind of sucks. Spurgeon there only played 48. Zuccarello's got in 23 games, so, like, decent just kind of call-up. We'll see how Corby Salah's been doing. I'm sure, like, he's been fine. 30, 16.92, 8 shutouts in 50 games, not even. That's actually outstanding. AHL goalies don't really care about. They're just kind of there for the meantime. Bracco, 40 points in the A. Pascal, 36, 35. Okay, so AHL team's not doing too bad. This guy, Osborne here, 23, 72, low elite. Hoping for some big things from him. Same with McGuire, low elite. He's 25, though. He's got like 1 or 2 more years to grow. So hopefully it happens quickly. Comtois, still a 74. So just kind of good AHL players, and that's about it. But looking pretty good here at the deadline. Like I was saying, we're going to try and make 1 or 2 more trades and make that Stanley Cup push. Alright guys, so let's look through the trading block, and there's a ton of good players available. Nashville here has 3 solid defensemen. Slavin, Yossi, Theodore. Obviously, our decor is stacked. Same with like New York here. They have DeAngelo and Shea up. I think Montreal, they have Subban up. Kind of crazy. Subban's back in Montreal. Same with McDonough. We traded him to Montreal. He was actually drafted by them. There were some other teams that had some good players. Detroit here has Larkin on the block. $10 million left on a 1 year left on this $10 million deal, but this value would be too hard to trade for. Now, Chicago, this is where we're going to try and make a huge move. They have Taze and Kane on the block. Taze is an 84, Kane's still a 90. $12 million salary. Obviously, we'd have to do 50% there, make it $6 million. Look at the value, though. To get a 90 overall player, like, that would be huge going into the playoffs. Kane is always a clutch performer. Like, I think his poise is probably, 95. So, they've also got Seabrook there, making $10 million as a 78. That is rough. Like, those salaries there are just tough. So, we're going to try and make a huge trade here for Patrick Kane, along with the other trade we made with the Boston for, like, Forsback Karlsson. If we could get Kane here, that'd just be insane. And right here, guys, the offer making Chicago for Patrick Kane. Like I said, I had to have them retain 50%. Also, I'm adding this dude just for the roster spot. Dreiger here, pretty solid forward prospect, 57, medium top 6. We have another guy who's 20 years old, so a year younger, and 58 with the same potential. Second round pick in this year's draft, Nashville's pick. Our 7th, just hopefully, that little bit. And then Braden Shen here. Basically, he's a top 6 winger for us. Kane will replace him. We also got that Forsback Karlsson guy, so we still should be good. And I mean, Kane's a 90. Like, Kane's a difference maker. Kane can win us the Stanley Cup. So we'll see if they say yes to this trade offer. The value's on our side. Trade rejected. They don't retain the salary. So we can't afford to take back a little bit less. Looks like we can go to 30, 37 there. Maybe that's like the difference maker. Trade rejected still. So I guess we're going to make it 50, because I think once it's like 37 or 50, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to have to give up like even more here to get this trade done. I could give up one of the goalies that have elite potential, but if I did that, I'll show you guys. Like, they both have more value alone than Kane. Like, it would just be like a ridiculous overpayment. So we'll see if maybe they take back another forward that they really want. So I'm going to try adding this Godet guy, 1854. It's going to take a while for him to grow, along with this Turgeon guy. Or actually, we can't add Turgeon, so we'll take out the 7th and then add Turgeon, as he has a lot more value. So hopefully, like, that's a pretty good haul there for Patrick Kane. We're actually going to have to add one more player on their side just to make this go through. So they really don't want a bunch of these dudes. We could just take back Dahlstrom, 29, 1.4. Still go through. Okay, so give us a bit more defensive depth too. This is a huge haul. Like, Braden Shen's still a good player. Maybe they can double flip him, like get him and then flip him to a different team. 2nd round pick, 3 solid prospects. Come on. Trade rejected. So we just switched out Turgeon for our 1st round pick in next year's draft. I feel like it makes more sense than Nashville's pick, as it'll probably be lower. Plus, Nashville's pick is this year, so like that prospect will have a whole year to grow. Hopefully, give us more chance to actually have him make the team. I mean, the value's on our side by so much. Chicago has to say yes at this point. And they do. We get Patrick Kane. Let's go. So after trading for Kane, guys, let's look at the lineup. We have Barzal, Velino, and Kane. Velino's actually playing first-line center now, which maybe will make him grow even more. He still has, a few years left there. Second line, Strome, Granlund, and Sauce. The second line just even stronger now. DeBrusk, Thomas, and Forsback Karlsson. Thomas has actually better face-offs, that's why he's in the middle. And then Milano, Norton, and Kagula. So pretty solid 4th line. Defense obviously hasn't changed, same with the goalie. So very excited to see now what we can do with the addition of Patrick Kane. Just as I was saying past the trade deadline, guys, I got an offer from Montreal offering me Lehkonen a 4th and a 5th for Vorobiev and a 5th. Now, I didn't think we had the salary, but apparently we do. I'm going to see how good Lehkonen is. Maybe it's because at the deadline or whatever. 81, though. So, I mean, he'd replace Kagula on the 4th. And we're giving up Vorobiev, who's a pretty solid prospect. I don't know. Kagula's like a 78 or 79. To go up to an 81, it's not that pricey, I guess. He's got 1 year left there. Vorobiev, 20, 60 overall, low top 6. You know what? Why not just go for it all here? Let's do the trade. Go all out. Actually forgot DeBrusque was an 80, so Lekkonen's on our third line now, and then DeBrusque goes to the fourth, so I mean, forward depth there is insane. Now they just gotta get it done. So regular season just injured, guys. Ryan Strome was just back from injury, injured again, injured until April 27th, so we'll go best lines there. Hopefully I'll be back for like the second round of the playoffs. Really good season though, 51, 25, and 6. So I mean that's 108 points. Anchorage there, 41, 32, and 9, and not bad at all either. We'll see the leading scorer, where we finish in the standings. Hopefully, division win. We actually did eventually catch Winnipeg, beat them by 4 points, so that's awesome. Take a look here and see where we finished in the entire NHL, who finished last, all that good stuff. So, glad we caught Winnipeg. Let's see here. In the NHL, we actually finished 3rd place. Only Edmonton and Toronto beat us, so not too bad. Just take a look here at all the other teams. See if there's any, like, teams like us that shouldn't have been in the playoffs. New Jersey, that's not too bad. The one year we were, like, here and we made the playoffs. Last place team, actually Minnesota Wild there, 54 points. That's kind of surprising. Vegas Golden Knights also, you'd think they'd have it turned around by now. So Patrick Kane there, leading scorer. That's awesome. 71 points in 68 games, over a point a game. Barzal finished with 67, really turned it on, playing on that line with Kane. Stan Valino, like, they both shot up in points. Saw it actually turned it around a bit too, 56. Forsback Carlson, not too bad at all. He's 27 though, so he's done growing, but I mean, still doing pretty well. Granlund there just makes the second line stronger, so Strome's out, but should be good. Krug there, really impressed with him. I mean, this Thomas guy, 35, like, our forward depth's insane, so hopefully, we can just get it done here. Take a look at the AHL players as well. Baracco, 59, he's done growing though. McGuire, so 25, I don't know. Kind of all the guys are doing well are older, really don't have too many more years left to grow, so it's going to be interesting to see if they can, like, get a huge boost here late in their career. I'll take a look and see who led the entire league in points. Tavares, 92. Then Barbashev there, 84. Wenberg, 83. So Kane should actually be pretty close to the top here. Doughty there, 80 points. He doesn't usually put up that many points. The rest of these guys, though, pretty similar names. Rantanen's just crushing it, 90 overall. Stamkos there, McDavid. For a second, I thought that said Wade Red, and I was really confused. But Walter Madden here, drafted by the Jets. First overall, 2021. 90 overall already. What a pick by them. Same with this guy here, first overall 2019. So all these first overall picks are just coming through and tearing it up. That's actually pretty cool to see that, like, the first overall picks in this game actually are being good, opposed to before where sometimes they're just absolute busts. I can't even find Kane. He's right there, 72 points. Alex Nylander, 72 points in the Preds. He never did that well for me. What are you going to do, though? That first round pick we had from them ended up getting us Patrick Kane, so can't be too upset. I'm sure he'll be better in the playoffs than Alex Nylander. But we're going to get to the playoffs now. See we play in the first round and hopefully have better results than last year. And in the first round, guys, we're actually matched up with the St. Louis Blues. I think they knocked us out of the playoffs last time, if I'm correct. I think, yeah, we swept the Flames and then we lost. We got swept, actually, by the Blues. So have a chance here for some redemption. You can see the offense, only 95. I thought it would have been like more than that. It was 94 at the beginning of the year. We added Patrick Kane and Forsback Carlson. I feel like that would give us more than a 1 overall boost, but whatever. So we'll view St. Louis here. Fabry, yeah, that first line's insane. Second line's really solid as well. Even the third line there, Leopold Suki, I think his name is. Fourth line's decent too. Solid top 4. Even the bomb pairing's not too bad. Obviously, our D-core is much better. Jake Allen's a decent goalie. So, I mean, they have a good team, but our team is without a doubt better, so we should get it done here. So, first game here, guys. No scores in the first period against the Blues. Second period, Kane scores. And third period, Schwartz scores, going to OT. And Dallin there, OT winner. So, there we go. Got the first game. More wins against St. Louis than we had last year, so that's good at least. Going on to game 2 here. Anchorage is also playing against the Griffins there. They're up 1-0. So hopefully we can get by the Blues here. Like I said, would like some redemption. 3 cups in 4 years would be great. So game number 2, Lekkonen and Tarasenko. Nothing in the second. Wow, Fabry Tarasenko went off there in the third. So tied 1-1. I knew the Blues were going to be a tough matchup. Anchorage also lost. They're tied 1-1. Hopefully we can make it through here. Scouting assignment, I'll just let them go wherever. I want to see if we can actually get by these St. Louis Blues. So third game, come on. Nothing in the first. Barzal there in the second, and Norton in the third. So there we go. 2-1 series lead. We got the lead back. Hopefully we can win this next game. 3-1 lead, obviously. A big difference between being up 2 games and tied up. So this is a huge game here in game number 4 in St. Louis. AHL team's actually down 1-2 to the Griffins there. Let's see. Hoffman gets one for them. Wow. Not a good second period. Volino there scores way wide on the boards. I don't know how he scored that, but series is tied 2-2. AHL series is also tied 2-2. This is going to be a close one. Like I said, we need to pull this out, though. Come on. Let's see. Game number 5 back in Seattle. First period. There we go. Kane scores. Giroux scores for them, though. Let's see. Giroux again. Come on. Big third period. And, wow, we actually lost that one 4-2. St. Louis Blues is like our kryptonite right now. I don't get it. We made that huge trade for Patrick Kane. If we get bounced in the first round after that trade, like, I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You got to risk it. Griffins are moving on. Or not Griffins. The Anchorage is moving on. Game number 6 here. Come on. We just got to win back-to-back games. It's more than doable. First period. Down 2-1. Saad, Rust, and Ennis. Come on. There we go. Second period. Hendricks ties it. Big third period here. Fabry. Are you kidding me? So back-to-back years, St. Louis beats us. That sucks. I mean, I don't know. Forsback Carlson, I'm not sure if he's locked up. Kane, though, is not. I don't think we're going to be able to afford to keep Patrick Kane, but like that's just so shitty. And I just in the second round of the AHL playoffs, as you can see, we actually beat the Ice Hogs in 7 games. Now going up against the Roadrunners there. Forgot to like sim it game by game. That was my bad. Wow, 2-0 lead. Okay, 2-1. We'll just go best lines here in the AHL. Hopefully we can get this done. Scouting assignment. Let's just keep going. 2-2. No way. No way. We had a 2-0 lead, then we lose 4-2. Just so unlucky this year in the playoffs. So the draft lottery results just came in, guys. San Jose actually with the first overall pick. Let's see here who retired. Patrick Kane retired. I mean, at least we're not losing him to another team, but I think we could maybe keep him. Yes, oh, never mind. Zuccarello's retiring here. Same with Parrish. I think he was the guy we got back with Patrick Kane. He's retiring at 24 years old and 64 overall. That's the most random like retirement I've ever seen. He was actually on the 4th line in the AHL. That's so weird. And then Zuccarello retiring, that does make sense there. We'll see who retired in the entire league. Probably some big names at this point. Yeah, Jonathan Toews, but Patrick Kane's holding out. Bergeron, who's a 72. Wow. Stastny really dropped. Same with Ryan, Hornqvist, Lucic, Jordan Stahl, Zuccarello, Hansel, Zajac. Okay, Seabrook there is well retired. So yeah, some big names retiring. Let's check goalies now. See what's there. Lundqvist, the Kings retiring. Jonathan Quick as well. Wow, 42 and 38. They went for a while. Dubnik's retiring at 38. Bishop, Bernier, Neuwirth. So some big names there. Gone from the NHL. And I'm now going to show you guys the awards. As you can see here, the Vancouver Canucks are Stanley Cup champions. That is insane. President's Trophy went to the Leafs. Clarence S. Campbell, Vancouver. Prince of Wales, Carolina. So let's see. Player awards. Tavares, obviously, Art Ross, and the Hart. Clefbaum, James Norris. He's actually won it last 2 or 3 years. McKinnon with the Lady Bing. Finneganov with the Calder. That's kind of cool. Horvat there, Conn Smythe. Demko, Vezina. So he's probably carrying that Vancouver Canucks team. Yeah. William M. Jennings as well. Waugh there with the Bill Masterson. Eichel with the Selke. Tavares, Ted Lindsay, and the Maurice Richard. Tavares just cleaned up this year. AHL, we'll do team awards first. So the Roadrunners actually won it, so we lost the eventual champions. I think our AHL team was pretty good, though. Did we even win our division? Never mind. I thought we were better than we were. Player awards, we'll see if we got any or just recognize any names. Forsberg, best goalie, and yeah, so no awards there, unfortunately, for us this year. I mean, I thought we made a great trade there to get Patrick Kane. I thought that was going to be the decision for us. Unfortunately, first round exit to the St. Louis Blues, who just absolutely hate us. I want to see if Patrick Kane is still a 90. I don't know if he would drop like in a month. There's a chance, though. He's actually a 91. He's gone up, so we definitely have to try and make a play for him next year to keep him. Dallin, Shabbat also need new contracts. Same with Hendry, Volino. A ton of guys need new contracts, but we're going to have a ton of cap space, I think. So next episode is definitely going to be very interesting. We also have Nashville's first round pick, so hopefully we can make something happen. If you guys enjoyed this episode, leave that thumbs up. Stay tuned for more, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.